And the next ANSI TIA Telecommunications Physical Network Security Standard is now published, and a result of over 3 years of collaborative development amongst telecommunications standards developers and also security experts. Here to tell us much more about the publication is Masood Sharif. He's Senior Engineer Principal at CommScope. And Masood, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Abe. Glad to be here with you all.
Well, glad to have you. Before we get into really the features of the ANSI TIA Physical Network Security Standard, let's talk more really on a high level. You started this journey over nearly 3 years ago to protect commercial buildings, telecom infrastructures. Why was that so important back then?
Well, the telecommunications physical network is almost or exactly a fourth utility right now. It's so important, and we depend on it for everything we do in terms of work, living, and playing. So there is a need to look after it in terms of preventing any kind of vulnerability. So this was something that we looked into and agreed there is a need for protecting the physical network and creating specific requirements and guidelines to accomplish that.
Masood, regarding physical network security, why does there need to be a really customized approach for each commercial building? Does it really come down to cost?
Well, cost is an important factor, and we did want to optimize the cost for different levels of security so that it's affordable and not cost prohibitive to people who want to start on a lower scale and then maybe, if necessary, ramp up to a higher level of security. So we created basically 3 levels of security: the basic level of security, a tamper-resistant level of security, as well as a critical security level for those installations that must have the best security. So it kind of allows people to look at their own particular building and their particular situation and determine what is the level of security they need, and then appropriately choose the requirements from ANSI TIA 5017 that corresponds to their level of security need.
Masood, let's get to really some of the features of the physical network security standard that really to allow it to be customized really for assessment, planning, design, installation, and so on. Can you start by describing maybe a couple of those features?
Yes, basically the document starts with the risk assessment. So each particular building owner or agent can look at the building as in terms of what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, what are the opportunities, and what are the threats. And this analysis is all referred to as SWOT, SWOT, and perform a listing of all the different strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So that gives an idea of how vulnerable the building is. And based on that analysis, the owner and agent can choose the appropriate level of security that fits that particular building. That's why it is customized. It's based on individual building needs, and it can be made as affordable, like I said earlier, as possible.
Now, of course, Masood, there are other network security standards documents out there. Can you provide us really with a working example of how the ANSI TIA, and it's called the 5017 standard, really sets apart from other security documents out there?
Well, the TIA 5017 document, it contains a whole range of considerations that have never been put together into a single document. For example, it starts from the assessment, like I mentioned earlier, then it gets into individual elements of the physical network and provides requirements and guidelines for each individual element. Then it looks at the whole connectivity of these elements end to end and provides requirements for the end-to-end connectivity of each physical network. And then furthermore, it looks at the network when it is completed as a tool to further enhance the security of the whole building. In other words, it thinks of the physical network as the eyes and ears of the building, and is able to monitor the what's going on in the building in terms of people connecting equipment, people changing connectivity in the closet or in the equipment room. So basically, it can enhance the security of the whole building in addition to protecting the physical network. So it's a double benefit in terms of creating security for the network as well as enhancing the security of the building as a whole. That I think is a unique aspect of ANSI TIA 5017.
Well, Masood, I think I speak for all of us at TIA. We really appreciate your work over the years on the ANSI TIA 5017 standard. It's commonly used and really a flagship here at the TIA Standards Development Organization. So thanks for your time.
Thank you. It's a pleasure talking to you all, and it's been a pleasure developing the standards with a variety of people that were involved.
Masood, thanks again. And for more information about the ANSI TIA 5017 standard, please log on to tiaonline.org. For more information, for more with Masood Sharif, you can hear him live at TIA's Network of the Future conference. He'll be speaking about the ANSI TIA 5017 standard document and also the soon-to-be published Distributed Antenna Systems Cabling document. This will all be on Monday, June 6th in Dallas. You can check TIA2016.org for the full program schedule. So long.